Lights, camera, action.
So hi guys, welcome back to yet another video of Innings Insight. So today, a tough loss to digest for all ICT fans as well as all cricketing fans, to be honest, because from 2012, India has never lost a test series at home, and today the day has come. We have lost. It's like from past few day, like past few videos, I've been saying like it. If India loses, it might be a lesson to learn, but now it's sad to digest as well. So credit to New Zealand because they have done the unthinkable. Usually teams come up here to give a tough fight. They have come here and won as well. So in that way, we'll talk more about our insights. So we dropped a video on day one. You can check it out. I'll give that link above the card above. We'll talk about day two and day three specifically, and overall as a test match. So in day two, we start the thing started off like pretty badly because uh, we were batting and then we bundled out for 150 odd range, and then at the last bit even New Zealand was asked to bat. So what are your thoughts on that, Kushal?
So, the India coming talking about India's first innings, like it was all over. Santner was all over India's batting lineup. Like I didn't expect Kohli to play that shot,
Hmm.
but yeah, credit to Tom Latham's captaincy because he just blocked the offside for Virat Kohli and he just showed the way that he could only play it through a deep wicket. Actually, he generally flicks the ball, but I don't know why he tried to go play loft like the sweep shot. Generally, he doesn't sweep Virat Kohli a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't play that
No,
sweep shot
he
very often.
doesn't play that much of it. Maybe the aggressive intent he won a show in initial stage of innings. May it got backfired and he got out. And talking about India's in batting in the first innings, like uh, you could see the ball, Pant is Pant. Every time he plays the only game, it was very disappointment that Pant got out because the ball kept very low,
Hmm.
and it was just Santner's show. Like I said, Santner would be the point of difference between the both the teams, and he did made it.
Hmm. So nothing to talk about India's batting as well, but like in the sense like everyone just came, stood for a while, and they went. It was like they forgot batting, they forgot
Yeah, yeah.
defensive shot. Everybody was trying to bring that intent, but sometimes it's not necessary, is what I feel. It
No,
was like take the
see,
aggressive route, but wait
I
for a while.
have
Have
see,
patience is what I was saying.
uh, New Zealand, they were trying to play the sweep shot.
Hmm.
They were trying to play the sweep shot every time, and Tom Latham was not a Tom Latham except Racing Ravindra. No one looked solid in that batting lineup. Actually,
Hmm.
there were few edges, there were outside edges. The ball was not getting into our hands.
Hmm.
And while we were batting, see Shubman Gill, he's just trying to defend the ball, and they just went into Daryl Mitchell hands.
Yeah.
Like even luck played a part though. Even though our batsmen they were unable to play the spin,
Hmm.
we need to admit to that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are no more. We are good at playing spin.
That is what even
We are
signing
unable
them.
to play that. Yeah, we are
Simon
unable to play
comes
for
in the
whole
couldn't
100 hours
do
in our home test match.
that. What?
See, hmm?
What did you say?
We were unable to play at least 100 hours in a test match in our home conditions.
Huh.
Like I will tell you the pattern that I have observed. There are few pros in it and more cons in it.
Huh.
Now we are tasting we are just seeing the cons about it. Yeah, I will share you later.
Okay. Purna, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. So tough loss, tough pill to swallow. Cried for a bit.
Why will I cry?
I'm just asking. Would you sleep peacefully? Not like peacefully. Would you sleep?
Well, obviously I have to get some good sleep or else I just can't work at and all.
Huh.
But it
So,
would be a sleepless night for the Indian team today. Yes, it was a very tough loss.
hmm,
They were outplayed in every single department,
hmm.
especially on day two and today also day four also. Day four only, right?
Day
Day
three.
three actually. Yes.
Yeah.
These 2 days we were outplayed by our opponents.
Huh.
That on our home conditions.
Huh.
Very much embarrassing. So it would be a very difficult pill to swallow for them.
Hmm. You were telling more about Gambhir's entering into coaching, and then things started changing in the group for the viewers.
I,
So I
I feel very, yes, things have started to change pretty much. Even though our performance in T20 ice has been good,
hmm,
like against Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh,
hmm,
South Africa is yet to come. So we don't know how Indian team will perform against South Africa. But on par, everything is perfect in T20 as of now. But the longer formats, ODIs, we lost to Sri Lanka 27 years later.
huh,
And when our home dominance came to an end, New Zealand won its first series in India,
huh.
ever, like ever. So yes, these streaks were meant to be broken, but all of them at a time
At
sounds an alarm.
hmm,
That's what I was trying to say.
that is there. So yeah, Kushal, tell me.
It was unfortunate that everything has happened in Gautam Gambhir's era,
Hmm,
like coaching.
hmm,
Like we haven't lost ODI series against Sri Lanka from past 27 years, but it did happen. From past 12 years, we haven't lost the home test series, but it did happen. We never lost to New Zealand in our home conditions, but it did happen. But these things bound to happen at some other point of time, but it was unfortunate that these things happen right now in just in few months.
hmm,
But the main common point is not Gautam Gambhir,
hmm,
I would say, in my opinion.
hmm,
I would say it's foolishness to just point out only one name for these losses, like KL Rahul for the first test match, and or either Captain Rohit Sharma, or just point out only Coach Gautam Gambhir. I would say it's just foolishness to point out them and criticize them,
hmm,
because we need to admit that our players are unable to play the spin very well. Even
hmm.
in Sri Lankan series, we lost because of not because of Gautam Gambhir. Gautam Gambhir can't come and play now. He can just give us some advice. He can just
Yeah.
talk about the mindset and strategies. If we compare with any other sport, like where coach does most of the thing, like he has the major impact. Like football, what I know about the football, I can tell that coaches, they make the strategic planning, the formations between the team, and they play a lot of impact. They create a lot of impact. But in cricket, it's all about captain. What he does in the field, it's all about depends upon the captain.
Hmm,
Coach, he can't tell them to do in the field now on that day. He can give some inputs. He can just correct the small technical errors, but he can't control over the game. It's
hmm,
just that the Indian batsmen are able to play the spin very well. They were just poor,
hmm,
very poor. In Sri Lankan series also, we have seen it. The top six has collapsed. It was similar top six. Pant, Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Gill, they were similar. The missing out ones are Jaiswal and Sarfaraz.
hmm,
Yeah, you can't expect every time Jadeja or else Ashwin to score that runs for you.
hmm,
It doesn't happen every time. You top six need to get that runs.
hmm. So yeah, we were talking like since we have to talk about India's batting, there was nothing to talk. They just came, they saw the pitch, played for a few while, and then just returned back. Tough loss, yes, but we have to give credit, as Puna said in the group. Like we have to give New Zealand the credit because the way they fought, the way they came here and conquered two test matches right now, which is completed, and like 2-0 is the stat line now. We were predicting, one guy predicted whitewash. We'll keep that as little bit quiet. One more guy predicted 2-1. We'll keep that also aside. So, so now that guy will be like 3-0 I predicted, but for New Zealand he might change and say,
I predicted 3-0 for New Zealand, bro.
I know, I know, I know. I'll take that. I'll take that clip and I'll put. I have that clip. I know who you told. See, that is there. So we have been wrong, but yeah, we have to give credit to New Zealand the way that Santner, obviously, what a performance he had. The Insta bio of Santner is part-time cricketer for New Zealand and full-time golfer, bro. This is if this is the case of part-time cricketer, then what will happen if he's a full-time? His batting ability is not yet shown to the international level, but that will start if he gets more chances in IPL, is what I feel for an Indian point of view, because we don't watch New Zealand matches and follow New Zealand matches as a whole. But New Zealand players we all know, we all love, is because they perform in IPL and we have seen them very closely. So if he gets a good chance in any of the team in IPL, then he'll bash here and there, and then we'll get to know about the Santner's batting. But bowling, we have seen he's a very good economical bowler, and now 10 wicket haul, 13 wickets in total for just 157 runs. It's just a dream day. So it was like 1 versus 11, and Santner was the one guy who was playing. But yeah, the whole overall team effort, the fielding, and everything, that has been great. Purna, you wanted to add something?
That 1 versus 11 actually reflects on Sundar.
Sundar,
He
yeah,
was the only bowler who was like delivering with continuously with wickets with those perfect balls. The rest of them just crumbled to pressure. So I feel this 1 versus 11 applied to Sundar more
hmm,
than Santner
hmm,
because he had someone assisting him at least.
yeah, yeah, but like not spin trio. What do you call? They have like three spinners. Like in the sense, Ajas Patel didn't come to his best, I feel, but Glenn Phillips did his work best. Santner did his job very well. Seamers, Tim Southey provided a breakthrough here and there in the first innings, and then William R. Rookie just bowled his. He was like a part-time bowler for that setup right now. As coming to India's bowling, it was Sundar, the star of the show, Ashwin, and then Jadeja. Jadeja came back to his rhythm in the third inning. I mean the second innings in the day three. So that is all we have to talk about. New Zealand batting, they performed well in the second innings as well. Tom Latham scored an 80 odd, and then I was happy with how Indian bowlers turned up, but Indian batters forgot to turn up. That was the problem. But yeah, since that is there, Kushal, anything to add? You were talking about some pros. What are the pros?
Yeah, pros. It will be very long if I talk about it right now.
Start from now. We have time.
See, talking about the second innings,
Hmm.
the intent was very good. Like from Jaiswal,
Okay.
from the start go, Jaiswal and
Yeah.
Gill they were trying to play the one-day cricket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like how much you try to defend, there will be one ball you will get out to it. So it was Jaiswal is like taking that calculated risk and is playing his shots. Gill got out when Gill got out. Kohli came out, and the Rishabh Pant thing. I would say the turning point would be the run out of Rishabh Pant. It completely took the game away from us.
Hmm.
And
Whose fault do
Kohli,
you think
everyone
that is?
just went on.
Whose fault do you think that is?
I would say Kohli.
Kohli's.
Even though it's Rishabh Pant's, actually it should be Rishabh Pant's call,
Yeah.
but Kohli he came through, but he was very eager to get off the strike.
Huh.
I think both can be at fault because I haven't watched it on repeat mode, but I have watched it once. But I felt like it's Kohli's fault. Maybe I'm wrong,
Huh.
but I felt like it's Kohli's fault.
Hmm.
And there after Gill dismissed and Pant got out, yeah, everything has turned out. Everything has turned against us. If Pant would have been there, yeah, something could have happened. Something different could have happened. Apart from that, coming to the lack of our lack of the ability playing the spin ability by our players, like you can see from 2021. Recently, I have seen some stat that I'll just see. I'll just click the photo from. Click the screenshot. I will just
Okay.
see it. I will tell you it. The exact numbers I will tell you.
Huh, huh, huh.
So it seems that before 2021, it said that before 2021, 2016 to 2020, the 4 years, where our Indian bats were dismissed 110 times by spinners,
Okay.
110 times. But in 2021 onwards, from till now, from 2021, 134. That like there is not much difference. 110, 134, there's 24 wickets.
Hmm.
But the thing is that the average, 630.36 is the average in 2016-2020. Our Indian batters average,
Okay.
and from 2021 till now, the average is like 37. Like you can see the drop; it's almost half.
Hmm.
And for fast bowlers, it used to be 108, 108. Right now, it's 44.
Hmm.
So you can see we are losing most of our wickets, like 75% of wickets to spinners,
Spinners.
and those 44 wickets, most of them, it's out of India,
Hmm.
like out of overseas, not even in subcontinent, I would
Huh.
say. So
Huh.
it clearly signifies that our players are unable to play spin very well
Huh.
compared to before 2021.
Hmm.
So, what could be the reason? So, why were our players unable to play that spin? Because we were born this in these conditions. It's our home conditions.
Yeah.
We are used to play with these conditions. Once upon a time, where we used to dominate, we used to bat like 110 hours, 120 hours. Like we used to score 400, 500. Where Sehwag, Rahul Dravid, VVS Lakshman, Sachin Tendulkar, they used to score like 300, 400, 500 double centuries. Recently, where did you we have seen double centuries? It's very rare. Like Jaiswal, he scored one double century in English series. Apart from that, no one came close actually.
Hmm.
Apart from Sarfaraz Khan, last time he scored 150.
Yeah.
No one came close. So what could be the reason? If we can see the other side of it, we were able to perform very well in Siena countries, in South Africa, in Australia, and England. We were able to win back-to-back series at Australia. We were able to draw one series at England and one at South Africa.
Hmm.
Actually, we performed very well. If we see post Dhoni's era, in Dhoni's era, we were like unbeatable. In Kohli, we have lost a few of the series and a few of these home series. We lost test series. We have lost few of the test series, but we were able to manage to win in Australia, South Africa, and England post Kohli era.
Hmm.
So, what could we see there in domestics also? BCCI is mostly focused on pace attack. Like we were they made us to adjust according to the pace attack. That is the reason we have seen some quality pace bowlers coming out of the our setup. Before 10 years, there aren't many. Right now, we have seen so many pace bowlers around us. Jasprit Bumrah, Siraj, now Akashdeep, Yash Dayal, Mohammad Shami. So many. We can Prasidh Krishna, Arshit Rana. So many bowlers are coming.
Hmm.
We can see the group of bowlers very good pace attack, but spinners apart from Jadeja and Ashwin, right now Washi and Akshar, we haven't seen many spinners coming from the domestics.
Hmm.
So they have they in BCCI has changed the track from spin to like pace attack. So our domestic players are not used to play that spin anymore. Like they used to play a lot of spin. It kind of had negative impact also, positive impact also, because we were able to win the foreign matches, overseas matches, but we were failing in the home test series. Like Purna told in WhatsApp group, like someone is helping us, like savior, like Pant or Jadeja, Ashwin. If everyone is failing at the top order, someone is coming at lower order, and they are scoring the century, and we are getting out of it, and we are winning, and nobody is looking at it. Right now, we have lost the test series, and everybody is like with magnifying glass, they were looking into it.
Hmm.
So it is the reason, like our players are not playing spin a lot. They are not practicing spin a lot. They are practicing pace a lot.
Hmm.
It quite worked well in Siena countries, but in India, yeah. Again, the other thing is that I want to point out another thing is that if we see recent times, like 4 5 years, like BCCI is trying to produce that turning tracks a lot, very big turning track. Like even our batsmen are unable to score the 300, 350.
Hmm.
Where once upon a time, where players used to go 400, 500, it's like the pitch is very good on day one, day two, day three, and day three the pitch used to deteriorate, and spinners come into effect in day three and day four and day five,
Hmm.
where you could see the 400, 500 used to score.
Hmm.
Right now, what they're doing is that even it's like okay, if we score 250, the opposition, the visitors will be get bundled up at 160 or 170, and we are going to win the match in that way. But this series didn't happen, unfortunately for us.
Hmm.
So they need to produce pitches which are little bit batting friendly, so that batsmen could score those centuries or runs. And anyhow, in 5 days test matches, the matches should be should go for 5 days. I would say minimum four, should go 5 days. The match happened in 3 days itself.
Yeah.
So BCCI should produce pitches which are batting friendly too,
Hmm.
not purely for spin friendly, a bit of batting friendly, so that on day one and day two at least players can score the 300 runs. I would say they need to change the approach.
Hmm.
Indian team, they need to have open discussion today's night.
Hmm.
and they need to see what an individual could do
Hmm.
to change their this approach towards spin. I feel they will do very well in the overseas, but in home conditions, losing in home conditions, yeah, it doesn't look good.
Hmm. I was expecting Jadeja to do a Ben Stokes. Just, just hoping na. What is wrong in dreaming? We have been dreaming in IPL from past 12 years. Nobody is asking anything na.
When I actually have a clash now today. When Jaiswal and Rohit Sharma were batting, like Jaiswal and Gill were batting, everyone were watching the match.
Huh.
Till Kohli got out, everyone just shut down their phones.
That's all.
I am few of our friends were watching till Ashwin got out. And everybody shut their phones, and I was sitting there and I was telling it, it's of no use. It's of
And
no use anyhow engagement. But I was just hoping little bit of the Jadeja will pull out bench strokes kind of thing.
what
But
can
yeah,
he
didn't
do
happen.
alone?
Leach is also not there now.
Yeah. I wish if Vivian Richards was there. Just telling. So that was a sarcasm, guys. Don't need to take it serious. So in that way, when that happened, what do you think Indian Test team has to change for them to come back in that mojo? Purna.
I guess I have few answers, like to these questions. Like first thing, actually, when Virat Kohli was a captain,
Huh.
he suggested a template of five test centers.
Okay.
Like you fix five stadiums. Just like for example, in Australia there is Gabba, there is Perth, there is
Adelaide,
this Adelaide, Sydney. Yeah, exactly. There are five.
Brisbane.
Yes, and if you go to South Africa also, there are this thing, Boland Stadium, Johannesburg, and there's one more. I don't remember its name.
Hmm.
Same goes with England also. Okay, so right now if we see in India, we are randomly selecting the stadiums. So
True.
if we fix five stadiums, no, I think it would lessen the burden on us. Like it would be a challenge to them, to open challenge to the opposition.
Hmm.
And second thing, now if our batters have to improve against the spin and all against uh, spin in home conditions,
Hmm.
due to the fact that our performance against spin is deteriorating
Hmm.
since the past like what 3 to 4 years, Kushal? Yeah, so 3 to 4 years. Since 3 to 4 years, our performance has been deteriorating. So right now, the seniors have to play some first class matches,
Hmm.
need of the hour before they start playing in some international series.
Hmm.
Right now is the time they can play some first class matches. They can train themselves against spin somehow,
Huh.
address their weaknesses.
Huh.
So these are two of them. There are many ways through which our weaknesses can be covered,
Hmm.
and also is the selectors have to like selectors they can do their bit, no, like still looking at who is performing better against spin. That also they can do and accordingly like keep that player in the squad
Hmm.
at least, if not keeping in the playing level.
Hmm.
These could be the three solutions in my opinion, like in my view.
Kushal has something to share on his opinion. Yeah.
I just want to add onto Purna. Like I just want to add another point. Like what we could do. The other thing is that yeah, seniors they will have certain time like Kohli, Jadeja and Rohit Sharma. They aren't playing T20Is,
Yeah.
so they could play the domestic leagues and they could improve their game against
Others
spin.
will
But
be
others
having international
they're
cricket.
quite equipped with their international career
Yeah.
because they can't playing first class cricket now. So I would say that our future is who? Gill, Jaiswal, and Sarfaraz Khan. Pant is our future as of now. We are seeing these four players as our future. So what I would recommend from myself is like conduct a camp, a spin camp, as well as a pace camp also spin camp, where these players will practice spin the whole day,
Hmm.
like few days maybe. It can't be happening at in just in 2 3 months. It will be happening in over a period of time, over 1 year or 2 years.
Hmm.
They will improve their game, they
Hmm.
will improve their defense as well as, and they can improve their tactics too.
Hmm.
Right now, if you see, if a player gets into pressure, they're trying to play the aggressive shot. They were nobody is trying to defend the ball like Rahul does. Rahul Dravid, not KL Rahul. Rahul Dravid.
Pujara.
Pujara,
We miss him.
Cheteshwar
I
Pujara.
badly miss him.
Yeah, yeah.
Gone are the days when we were using the defensive strategy to wear down the bowler and then attack him when he was tired. Now everybody coming first two balls trying to play a shot, third ball trying to play a shot, seventh ball is getting out.
Yeah, that would be a very dumb approach actually. Provided the fact that we have 3 days and a huge target,
There is
we
five
could have
days.
played it out patiently. Yes,
There is 5 days.
agree with it.
Where that is what even legend bowlers like even Pat Cummins, Josh Hazlewood, Mitchell Stark told about Pujara. We were getting tired on 1 second. Said Bhai is here finally, guys.
Hello guys.
Yeah. We were talking
Um,
about
You
Indian
can
cricket.
open your camera, bro.
I'll 1 minute. Give me a minute, bro. I'll open it.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking about like Pujara in the sense like Pujara they were complaining, not complaining in the interview. They were telling like who was it? Josh Hazlewood, Pat Cummins and Stark. They were telling always like we used to ball Pujara and we used to get tired of it because he just bats and bats and bats. He just wears you down, and when you're tired, you give out loose balls and then he'll try attacking. So in that way,
Yes, bro.
even few of the batters of India should have tried the defensive approach when the target is out of reach, then try to attack slowly here and there. Why was Jaiswal intent was right? He scored some runs, but he could have kept on digging it more. He went for that shot here and there. Still 2 days is left. Why they were trying to finish it today or tomorrow early in the first session, and they were trying to go home. I don't know why. Still 2 days was there. At least if they would have tried to defense and then the wicket was lost, they could have something they could have done to draw at least. Now draw option is gone because you have 2 more days, 180 overs of play. Won't you get 5 wickets in 180 overs? We got 10 wickets against England in 60 overs. When Virat Kohli said, "Let's give them hell out of there," so hell out there. So in that way, that is there. And one more thing I wanted to share, I forgot. Yeah, Said, Nani, what do you feel?
I feel like Shastri and Kohli era was so good than this.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah.
As like as Purna said, like it is overhyped, bro. Gautam Gambhir era.
Ah,
We thought like everything will be changing in Gautam Gambhir era, but it's still the same.
hmm,
I don't know why people are ignoring like for Pujara and Rahane and even Vihari too. They were like pillars of our Test cricket.
hmm.
I don't know why Nitish Kumar Reddy has been selected for BGT without any experience in Test cricket.
Traveling,
Directly selected in.
traveling reserve, I guess. Nitish Kumar, I'm not
No,
sure.
no, he is not traveling reserve.
He's in the
And,
team itself. Yeah, when whoever is in top form, Kushal told in one of the video, Gautam Gambhir's approach is like whoever is in top form, red hot form, directly in the squad. No, nothing.
See, the
bro, so
BGT,
according to him, Ruturaj Gaikwad should be in the squad, but he's still like they ignoring him.
I debate. Test squad Rutraj Gaikwad, don't ever see him. In T20 you select. Test
In
squad
T20 also they are ignoring.
he doesn't have the numbers. Ishwar and
T20 okay.
Yes. T20 is okay, ODI is also okay, but at least in recently he scored some centuries in like Duleep Trophy and
recently, but there are players performing so from so
yeah, I agree. Abhimanyu Ishwaran, Sarfaraz
Abhimanyu
Khan, and
Ishwaran, then few of the left-handers are right there. Sarfaraz got into picture now. He's been trying for so long
yes.
since I remember. Kushal, you wanted to add something?
About Nitish Kumar Reddy,
Huh.
do you remember the 2020 series? Who won us the series at Gaba? Which players have performed?
Gill
Sundar, Gil,
Gill,
Does
Gill
Gil have any
performed.
experience before that?
Washington Sundar final slog.
Yes, Shardul
Final.
Thakur also.
Shardul Thakur doesn't have any experience playing at Australia. Okay, Shardul Thakur has played a lot of
Team was
domestic
new.
cricket. It's
Siraj
okay.
was new. Whole
Does
team was
Siraj has any experience? Does Natarajan has any experience? So we can't now. Right now, what I say is that if India is getting any all rounder now, like Hardik Pandya or anyone, he will be fast tracked. Like Mayank Yadav, they fast tracked him.
Huh.
If India is getting any all rounder from anywhere, they'll fast track him. The very quick
Even
way to get in
Natarajan
Indian team
was
is like
fast tracked.
being an all rounder.
Even
The
Natarajan was
very
fast tracked.
yeah, the fastest way to get into Indian team is like being an all rounder, because we need an all rounder right now. That's why they have signed Nitish Kumar Reddy. In domestic cricket, he performed very well.
But I
Nothing to
think
take away
for
from him.
domestic cricket, I have not been following. But I think he's in the squad, as you told. If there are injuries, he'll come in. Straight away, he won't come.
He won't be playing in playing 11.
That is what. He's there.
See, on the other side, like I told, he missed out on golden opportunity playing in South Africa
I think he can play also. If it's in Australia, I think he can play. In place of like Shardul Thakur, last time he played down the order. Even
He
Nitish
can
Kumar
play,
Reddy.
but because of injuries, na, we can't expect every time injuries happen to our team. Na.
Hmm.
If injury does happen, we might see him.
Yeah, we'll
Mostly, he
talk.
will be warming up the bench over there.
Yeah, true. Most probably. We'll talk
Otherwise, he would have played 4 matches over there
where in the BGT.
in Australia,
That's what.
in South Africa.
Uh, uh, uh. So we'll talk more about the
Like
squad.
it's a
India versus New Zealand. Nani, anything else you want to share? Said?
Nothing, but New Zealand outplayed us like very well.
I saw one of the comment. Okay, if it was under some other captaincy, we would have blamed the captain.
Yes, it's true, bro. It's true. Even Virat or Dhoni, they'll blame captain itself.
Now they're blaming the coach. All of a
Now they are
sudden,
blaming the coach.
no Dhoni,
not
because we
Dhoni.
have lost so many series under captaincy and Dhoni's captaincy. We have lost very badly against England.
Uh,
Last time England trashed us. This time we able to give some fight to against New Zealand, but last time England trashed us very badly. They are scoring like 800, 800, not even 300, 400, 800.
hmm. That is what. If there was some loss again under Virat captaincy, all of you like Virat captaincy, sack him, everybody. And then now under Rohit captaincy, I'm a huge fan of Rohit, but the people's mindset I'm talking about. Now if there's a loss again under Rohit captaincy, and all of a sudden the whole blame is on the coach. Something new we can see. Yeah, it's like a tough pill to swallow, but we have to get up
I
to that.
mean, I mean, how to say something? Well, the coach he promised something. So according to that, people have they have built an expectation around them, around him. Like,
As if they'll win
so
everything.
I feel that could have contributed to this,
The
blaming
coach,
towards the coach.
Nani, Syed, tell
the
me.
coach himself said like, don't believe on social media on dropping KL Rahul. Then coach himself dropped KL Rahul.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last video. We were thinking like why all of a sudden KL Rahul is dropped. But yeah, would it's like a
But
paradox. If KL Rahul was there, would we win? It's a question mark only.
no, it's question mark. But still,
It's like a paradox. We would win or else we would have lost badly. It's like a paradox. You
yeah.
can't tell anything on that. Kushal?
One thing I missed in like this series is like a player like Pujara. He used to counter the spin attack.
Hmm. Is to play that. That's what the defensive strategy
That's
would have
good.
worked.
Yes,
Now
yes. The sweeps and reverse sweeps of Pujara have like would have worked.
all of a sudden we are all looking at what the aggressive approach from batters. Even in Test match, I don't know why it is called Test match. Then it's like 5 ODIs they're trying to play. 5 days of continuous ODI is what they're trying to play instead of Test. We lost like day and night Test. No, usually they used to keep in like 4 days, 4 Test series. One Test match will be day and night. Pink ball was
In
introduced. They were like
Australia, we might see this time.
in BGT
Discussions
they
are
might
going
see.
on. Discussions are going on.
Okay.
But India will reluctant to play that series, because play that day night test match, because last time we got bundled up at 36.
Ah. So that is a yeah. They were like, oh, this day and night test match will revolutionize the test series. All of a sudden, the things will get new. It will evolve. But now it's lost. Now nobody's like. I have never seen a recent day and night test match. Nobody's playing. Even Pakistan, England. I don't think. Even South Africa and Sri Lanka or Bangladesh. Somebody's playing, right now. And they don't
South
play.
Africa, Bangladesh.
Yeah, even in Ashes also they don't follow day and night or anything. Everything is in morning. So that is there. So anything to add on India and New Zealand? We'll quickly jump to two of the squad. Anything to add? Kushal, Purna, Said, anything to add?
Nothing good.
So yeah, we'll see. We have like 9 days of gap before another test match. India vs New Zealand. The series is already lost, but still it's like time to play for glory. What you call, to get out of shame? At least try to win one of the test match.
More than glory, we are trying to play for a final berth in WTC.
Hmm.
If we win at least this match here,
Hmm.
we can go there and win and try to win three. Try. Not even saying that we will try to win three.
We should win 3 at BGT.
Okay. What is the equation now? Are we gonna go
Right
out of the
now,
final?
Right now, we
no.
have to win out of six. We have to win four.
Okay. Who are the other
Um,
contenders of this?
see, right. See. Right now, other
Australia,
contenders are Australia, Sri Lanka, and
New
South Africa.
Zealand. New Zealand, if they win
New
four in
Zealand
four
isn't there. New
matches,
Zealand isn't there.
Okay.
New Zealand is
it's like
not
a
there.
miracle.
Hmm.
New
Kushal.
Zealand isn't there. As of now, what I have seen, what I have read, New Zealand isn't there.
Okay.
There are only 4 contenders: India, Australia, Sri Lanka, and South Africa.
Then
Like
you see. Tell.
for India, the qualification scenario is that if we want to confirm a berth for WTC final, we need to win at least 4 out of the 6 matches
Hmm.
to confirm with independently,
Okay.
not depending on any other results. If not, we should depend on other results. Like South Africa series is going on, England, no, South Africa versus Australia. There are 2 matches at home in Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka versus South Africa at South Africa. South Africa versus Pakistan in South Africa. Like there are few fixtures. We need to depend upon this.
Huh. So that is there.
Then we can qualify.
Then I hope at least we win one in the next India versus New Zealand, and then we have to win 3 out of 4. Oh, in BGT. Oh, it's
Five.
five test match.
Five.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. Then we'll have good cricket in BGT. So yeah, that is there. So anything else to share on India versus New Zealand? Done. Cleared. Talk. Everything is done. Nothing is there to talk only. What to talk? All bundle out for such low score.
Third test.
Huh?
Possible changes.
3, yeah, 3 changes also in that. Nothing happened.
Let's start with Nani.
Didn't understand.
You're telling like
Nani,
for
the changes he might expect.
In the next match.
Yeah.
I asked as a whole. We were talking about Pujara. I wanted Pujara to be in the squad. That's not possible. I'm just telling. But Sai, any changes you want to see in the third Test match, India versus New Zealand?
no, bro, no changes as
You
of now
want to bring
because
KL back?
it's fine. Like Sarfaraz is like in a big form like than KL Raul, so
Yeah.
it's fine to play with KL.
Hmm.
Sarfaraz.
Hmm.
And even Gill also is playing like at a good average, like 30. He's like even team is collapsing. Like right, he's doing his best.
Hmm.
Bowling, they'll make anyway spin pitches. So I guess we need Kuldeep Yadav again playing.
I think it's Wankade, no? Wankade, I think Siraj should come back, is what I feel. Since it's Wankade, I don't know what Gambhir goes. If it was some other coach also, I would have like, at least they'll bring something. Now it's Gambhir. He'll all of a sudden bring some of the all rounder and he'll make them play. And that is up for India versus New Zealand. Yeah, it is tough loss, but we have to march ahead. Think of the third test series, like third test match, we have to win, and then we have to go to BGT and win 3 there out of 5 to qualify for the VTC final. So let's hope good things will prevail, good things will come. So we hope a good test match. We'll jump quickly to BGT squad and then come to South Africa, or go to South Africa and then come to BGT squad. What do you guys feel?